It's all about quality and quantity on Brewsday Tuesday. Here is Huck and Big Nate.
There you have it.
Yes, indeedy. Welcome back into Brewsday Tuesday. I'm Big
Or
Nate.
too
He's
much,
Huck.
you won't care.
That's okay. That's for after the party anyway.
That's right. So, I have the after party because this is for after the party by Sycamore. The 9.6 seems to me like probably this was a pregame. Really, it shouldn't be after party.
It's a dipper.
Should be pre-party.
I mean, if you're still going that hard after the party wasn't a good party.
Well, I mean, it's just barely a Huck session.
Yeah.
It's not a Huck birthday session. If it's barley wines, then who knows?
So you brought the beers, but I handed you this round because I handed you the after party because you're the life of the party.
I generally am.
And mine was appealing to the candy loving nature. I've got the Nummy Gummy by India Pale Ale.
Nummy gummy.
I love a good gummy. I literally think I could just survive on beer and gummy bears.
So I think
That's 7.3% ABV, by the way.
we should elaborate on life of the party. So, are you talking about the search party, the lynch party, the political party? Let's specify here because there's a lot of party you can be the life of.
On the right day, Huck, there wouldn't be a search party if it weren't for you.
That's search parties are fun though. If you read about
never had the privilege to be a part of one.
Well, I was always, ski patroller, EMT, rescue kind of guy. So I've done a lot of search parties. But there's a guy, I think it was in New York State, got lost in the mountains, and they're trying to find him. And his phone was working. So they're trying to triangulate. So they keep calling him. And they finally find him, and they're like, why didn't you answer the phone? He goes, didn't recognize the number. True story. True story.
They should. I'm a firm believer they should have the way to dial out from
They do.
911 and
They
have
do.
it say 911 do that.
Yeah, it should say that. But I mean, I don't know what they were calling from. Yeah, if you get a call out from your local 911, it's going to say that. They do that a lot of places. Sometimes you got to opt in.
When I hear about search party, I harken back to a few years back. This happened in France. I don't know what their 911 is, so for the purposes of the story, I'm
Well,
just gonna say,
yeah, I'm gonna TP. I don't know.
I'm gonna just say
French hate us. Might as well
911
hate them back.
and just know that's their version. In fact, you know what? I'm not even gonna let them have the story. This happened in Idaho.
There you go. That's better.
Some jackass went into a corn maze around Halloween time, got lost in the corn maze. And of course, the farm running the corn maze wasn't really tracking very well. They had closed for the night.
Oh,
And
mercy.
he's trapped in the middle of this corn maze. So he calls 911 to get helped out.
Really?
I'm assuming you've probably walked through corn mazes. I'm assuming you've definitely probably walked through cornfields.
Oh, absolutely.
It ain't that hard to get
I've
out.
driven through
Literally
cornfields.
just pick one direction, continuously go that way. You're gonna find
I've driven
something.
through one that I wasn't invited, so I
But
got
no,
a little trouble for that.
He called 911 and then the first responding department was just dogging him on social media, and it was so funny to me. I was like, "Yeah, you're an idiot.
Yeah,
just go left, stupid."
just light a piece of corn on fire.
And I think with a maze,
follow the fire out.
With a maze, it's if you put your one hand on a wall and travel continuously, you're gonna find the exit because it all
right.
It's like your intestines. So if you just keep one hand on the same wall the whole time, you're gonna find the exit.
This conversation has created so much material for this.
This is true.
Second half of the show, it's going to take a while. So first of all, yeah, the end thing. So I play Zelda, and all the games I'm playing have a maze, and I just do that. I turn right, 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 and then I win because I go through the whole maze. I cover every single. There are some freestanding pieces. Just go around them, come back, keep doing the right thing.
Yeah,
and you'll be fine, and you win every time. But back to okay, so here's Huck and Nana, Pops and Nana. We decided to take the 2.5-year-old. This is like 10 years ago, to the maze to the sunflower festival. So we go to the sunflower festival, and we're doing da 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 da, and then for some reason I let go of her hand, and she ran into the 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 sunflower.
Oh, no.
And I ran after her, and I couldn't find her. I'm freaking out. So I'm trying to call Liz. I actually call her mom. I'm like, I lost the baby. Okay. So mom's at work. She's getting ready to close down her computer and come help us find you. She's an hour away. Doesn't matter. So finally, I was like, okay. I go back and find somebody with a radio. I go, I lost the baby. She's in the corner, close everything. So they did. The cops showed up. They surrounded the place so she couldn't get out. And then, as it turns out, my son finally got involved and called me and goes, she likes to hide like 10 foot in. So I go back. I'd already run through this cornfield, this
That is a
field.
man who's been through it
I'm
before.
covered in ticks and fleas and sunflower seeds and birds are pooping on me. And I finally go back to where I started, and there she is, 10 feet away. So
He'd clearly done this before.
He'd clearly run through the thing before. But anyway, after that, we weren't allowed to keep her for like 10 years. We're still not. But anyway.
Really not allowed to take her to a sunflower festival.
I know better now. We went to the corn maze with the 3-year-old this year. I was like, nope, you stay with me. I'm putting these handcuffs on you.
I think I think that's the only acceptable scenario to keep your child on the leash is if you happen to be near a corn maze, because that's a pain in the ass and the stress is high.
Oh, the stress was high. They were in golf carts riding through. It's like they're trying to find.
They think they're being funny. They're hiding from you.
Yeah.
So they're not gonna, outside of like the slight giggle.
It was not funny.
No, I can 100% believe that.
But anyway, yeah. So the corn maze. So then they have the corn maze for us boomers. It's like one stalk of corn in the middle of the field. That's us. We just go walk around. Okay, did the corn maze.
Not my maze for the day.
I'm done. But they have there's Harry Potter had the mazes, right? Of course, those mazes would eat you.
Yes.
And monsters would come out.
Students were dying. I don't know what kind of insurance policy that school had, but it.
You seem like they could bring them back to life.
Yeah.
Necronism, or what is that? What kind of name?
Necromancy.
Yeah.
Necromancy.
Yeah. I knew her. Necromancy. She's lying a tub of ice. Never mind. Don't talk about the ice.
Let's just move on. It was a cold embrace.
It was a cold. She's a cold woman. I'll have to say that. Anyway. So yeah, okay, since we're probably well into the second version of this show today, I can now confess that these beers were donated by the Vintage Cellar, where Huck buys a lot of beer. Don't tell our real sponsor. But anyway, that did happen.
I think they have a good working relationship.
Do they? Okay. Well, their manager works for them now.
Exactly. And I've been sent there before when I couldn't find a beer there. Their staff has been very forthcoming with, well, hey, hold on, let me find this for you. Oh, look. They have a good relationship. It's much more. It's not like a McDonald's and Wendy's.
Well, I mean, and in fairness,
by the way, Wendy's
the Cellar remodeled, and because they make a whole lot more money off those tables full of drunk students.
And their food's so good.
Oh my gosh.
Vintage Cellar doesn't have food.
Well, they do have. They have a restaurant, but no one's ever heard of it.
Do they?
I've never seen anybody eating there, but there is a restaurant in there. I think they
have bread. I saw sourdough bread.
They do special events back there.
Last time I was there, I saw sourdough.
Maybe they're open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which I'm at the river on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't go.
So why did they donate beer?
Because we were just sitting there. I have a personal shopper, several of them there. When I go in to do a show, I say, this is the theme. Here's what I'm looking for. And then we go back and forth and we find the beer. These particular beers, I just happened upon. And I went, these are all drug beers. And by the same brewer, I'm going to do that. It's a show. But then when 4th of July, whatever. And they'll help me out.
Yeah,
and then,
very helpful.
So we sat around. Well, I've been talking to Keith, the owner, about, coming over as a sponsor, which may or may not happen. And CJ, his employee, is one of my major contributors to my beer knowledge. He's very, very well versed in beer. And we were drinking tap beer, and Happy John was there. So at the end of the day, I just said, well, I want these. He said, just take them.
Do you know what my biggest problem with that store is?
What?
I can never get in and get out with what I intended to come for.
No,
because you'll get a 6-pack and they'll sit there and they'll analyze it super fast and well, have you tried this? And it's damn it, now I got to go pick that up.
Right. Well, we go.
I love it. I mean, it's great customer service, but
I know the store better.
Not great for my wallet.
They do. I need this, and they go, "Where is that?" So the West Coast. Okay.
They also have the best refrigerated beer section I've ever seen.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know. I can't say ever seen.
Well, I've not been to
You've not been to Sergio's in Louisville or St. Louis. I can't remember which. He has I want to say 6,000 beers. I mean, it's unbelievable. I'm gonna go back there. We'll do a couple shows off of that. Hell, you ought to go. We'll go do a show.
We should get Sergio on.
Sergio might get on. He's a good fella. He checks in his beers every morning because I think he's too drunk at night to do it. But every morning about 9:30 or so, I'll be sitting there and my phone starts blowing up. Sergio's checking into 10 or 12 beers.
You know, we were
He's
talking,
got like 40,000 checking.
and we were talking about that last week with Happy John. Is the
He checks into every single
and like
beer.
immediately.
Yeah, like we would pop a beer during the show and he would get it and take a picture and check into it.
I think Sergio's got it right because hindsight's always 20/20 anyway.
Yep. Yeah. Think about it.
The more beer I drink, the much more generous I'm going to be with my rating.
Well, and the other thing with me is I just forget. I keep promising I'm going to go back and check into like 10 shows a day for, just to catch up. I mean, I'm like 4 years behind on checking into the show beers.
I'm really bad at checking into the show beers, but like if we do a beer share or a social event, I will check in because everyone else is doing it.
Well, we've talked about this before, but if I go to a brewery, then I'll taste all their beers and I'll check into
It's like, yeah, and then
what I think's the best one.
and there you're giving them love. Yeah.
Right. So I'm showing them love. But then if I go somewhere and then it's like more than one, really good beer, I'll check into more than one. Or if I'm somewhere like a white whale, if I'm at, I don't want to name names unless I name, names. Russian River. If you're at Russian River, you're going to check into the Blind Pig. You're going to check into the Pliny the Elder, the Pliny Younger if it's that time of year. But you're also going to check into their lesser beers because you're at Russian River.
True.
And if you're at, like the Church Key, which
great venue.
That festival's coming up. Wonder if we're still invited.
Snallygaster.
Yeah.
We should email him.
I will email him. I actually was told by Happy John he wanted to do the 611 train ride that weekend. I said, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that because beer is more important than a 611 train ride.
October 11th. Oh, their logo for the Snallygaster is beautiful. It's Godzilla.
Well, we need to hit him up.
We need to hit him up.
See if I'll try not to leave my coat this time.
With all the things he
we'll take the train.
I mean, there's some wild breweries on here.
We'll do what we did last
DC Brow.
I don't think the wife, wants to go.
It's because she hates me.
No, she hates having fun.
Ardent. Is the veil there?
Oh, I'm sure. And
the answer's there. Have you been to the answer?
Many times. I've camped at the answer.
I love the answer.
I've RV'd at the answer.
The veil's there.
How about
Sierra Nevada, of course.
Stone?
Stone is not.
Huh.
But I mean, they gotta send someone from California.
What's the other one from? No, they're in Richmond. What's the other?
Stone have a Richmond location? Then there's no excuse, Stone. What are you doing?
Well, they sold. I've camped there too. So who's the one in? I can't think of in Northern Virginia. The White Whale.
I'm bad at Northern Virginia. I never go back there.
I know.
Avoid it. I moved away from there for a reason. DC's cool. Not a fan of Northern Virginia.
DC's getting safe, I heard.
Let's
not go there.
DuPont. I've never had DuPont beer, I don't think.
That must be like
their paint tastes delicious though.
It must be like downtown.
That's gonna be a wild. Oh, I have had. They're Belgian. I've had DuPont. DuPont. Yes. I didn't pronounce it French enough, but I've had their saison, which is delicious. And then you go to their website and it's all in French. Avez-vous plu? Am I over 18? Hell yeah,
How about Route 7 Brewing?
Yeah, so Snallygaster, that's we're gonna set our targets on that October 11th date.
And we'll do a show there.
I believe it's a Saturday.
We'll record it.
Yeah.
Is that all right, y'all? Because we do that anyway and don't ask you.
Yeah,
it's like we're fooling you.
We're gonna need some time to properly enjoy, I think. So that's on the horizon. We've gone off the rails. Let's untap these beers and get the hell out of here. And
sounds good to
after
me.
party.
I'm trying to find this beer. Like, okay, anyway. All right, so this one, I mean, these beers are good. High alcohol content, a little bit darker than the other one. Still fuzzy. I'm gonna have to say, I'll just be consistent. 4.5.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. He's Huck's Beer Buzz on Untapped. I'm Big Nate Danger on Untapped. They've given us no love. We're giving them love because we're nice guys like that. I've got the Sycamore Nummy Gummy India Pale Ale.
Nummy gummy.
Another solid outing from Sycamore. I will actually give this one a 4.75.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, it's a very traditional India
Does
Pale
it
Ale,
taste like
but it
gummy
is
bears?
hazy. This to me, no, it doesn't taste anything like gummy bears.
All right.
I am a little disappointed on that, but I'm not going to hold that against them. They got a cool label. This is like a super duper version of Bell's Two Hearted, which is one of my all time favorites. So,
Oh, I look forward to tasting it.
it's absolutely delicious. That's going to do it for this round of Brewsday Tuesday. We'll be back again
Next week.
on Tuesday on 105.3 The Bear.
Aslan's.
Aslan.
Are they going to be there?